are going to St. Louis and Bourbon for a 25-year-old male hit in the head, bleeding. What happened?
I don't know, I fell over.
Okay. Did anybody see what happened? I just want to look and see where you're bleeding from, okay?
Yeah, you can look.
Oh, that's all good.
Oh, you got a teeny tiny little cut in your head.
Yeah.
That's it. Come this way.
You all right?
Have a seat right here for me. I'm just gonna clean you up, clean your face off and everything. He's got an abrasion here, he's got the tiny cut there, little cut in the brow, no stitches, and then like a superficial scratch on the face. So what did you get hit with?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Where are you from, bro?
He's from England.
From England?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What city are you in right now?
Sure.
Okay, you understand that we're not kidding, and if you're serious about this, we have to take you to the hospital.
You can't tell us where you're at right now, we gotta take you to the hospital.
Seriously. We can't have you wandering around not knowing where you are or where you're gonna go.
You know what year it is?
2014.
Do you know who the president is? Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. Just kidding. You don't need to answer that. You were in New Orleans.
This is not.
Yes, so you're in New Orleans. This is Bourbon Street.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm in New Orleans.
You're in New Orleans.
You bull me.
Mm-mm.
No, seriously.
Yes.
Look,
New Orleans,
you're in New Orleans
Louisiana,
on Bourbon Street.
We're in New Orleans.
Yes.
How the have I been transported across the Atlantic?
We didn't bring you. It's kind of like, are you joking with us here? Like, are you playing? I mean, if he really is this confused, whether it be from alcohol, drugs, or some actual medical emergency, he's got to go to the hospital.
Have you ever woke up on another continent before?
Actually, it's the second time.
Second time?
What was the first time?
Africa.
Africa. Was that recently?
From London.
Like 4 years ago.
That's one hell of a sleepwalking episode for sure, if that'd be the case.
Sure, of course.
You really don't seem drunk at all.
No. So look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you up to a hospital where you can be safe until you can figure out what's up. And once you figure out what's up, you'll be able to leave. Cool? Yep. All right, bro.
See, this is my favorite part of high school.
Yeah.
Is marching. And the parades.
One in the band, I don't know.
And I was a cheerleader. Yes!
32, South Liberty Canal, band member down.
Nick and I are standing up watching one of the parades outside of the truck, and we get a call for one of the band members that is now down. Where is it?
It's gonna be South Liberty Canal, 3023.
Oh, that's right
That
there.
location is time is 1940.
Been around. Oh, we're gonna have to bring the stretcher across the parade route, I don't know.
When you're in a marching band during Mardi Gras, you are marching several miles every day. So it can be a dangerous situation for somebody who may have a pre-existing medical condition.
Look, yeah, they are.
32 on scene.
17-year-old marching, just went straight down.
How you feeling? Not too good, huh?
When somebody passes out, you want to rule out the most life-threatening emergency that you can get. So first off, see if they can wake up. See what their speech pattern is. Make sure it's not neurological. Get some vital signs. See what's going on with their body so you can kind of plan a course of action to help this person.
Nick, are we crossing the route? The challenges of, actually picking someone up on the parade route is your crowd. It's like being in the middle of a riot. You have to stay focused, keep yourself and your patients safe, and be able to get them into your truck without, any further harm. So we crossing the route or what?
I don't know how old she is.
17.
17?
Yeah, she can go to 2 lanes.
Hey, how you feeling?
Can we have back there? Give us just a minute, all right?
Can you tell me your name? Gabby? Are you hurting anywhere? No? You were marching in the parade? Yeah? You're gonna be all right, sweetie.
So did you see what happened?
According to the kids, they said that she didn't show any signs of anything. She just hit the ground.
Any possibility you could be pregnant, sweetie? No? Okay. There's always a little bit of relief when their eyes are open and they're speaking. This person looks okay right now. So, they're not dead, and that's a great thing. I can work with that. I think you're dehydrated is what happened. Probably from, wearing the jumpsuit and everything, being hot. What she said? You missed it? Talking about the parade? The end? That's what you said? Of the parade? Aw. Are you a senior?
Like on the side.
Oh, boo.
Feeling any better?
She's upset because she's missing the end of the parade. She's a senior. You know, our hearts go out to Gabby because she worked so hard for this, and her experience got stolen from her from a medical issue.
32, too late.
City of New Orleans, 911.
Got 2 injured, 2 down, limping. Heard gunshots, probably about 20 of them outside my window.
Okay, how many people are shot?
2. We just came out there
Where are the victims?
on the street. You just get somebody here quick.
Shots fired, drive-by shooting. Get the ambulances here now. Get the police here now. We need homicide.
Okay, listen to me. Do you know how many suspects were involved?
No, we don't have anything like that. It was a drive-by. Just get the EMTs here now.
Any available support, we're going to need you on this call as well. 2 people shot at this location. Again, at this location, you have 2 people shot. We do have PD en route. No further information at this time.
3250, we're close.
3251, you can show us in the area as well.
So myself, Mac, and Flex, as well as Lindsay and Jeanette, are all responding to a call where 2 people are possibly shot. And we'll see what we got when we get there. Everybody named Mama coming. Lord have mercy.
They just said 2 people shot, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
It says it's in a parking lot, so
Still waiting on that code 4.
it
then?
could possibly be more. We don't know.
Yeah.
Wait on the code 4, please.
Yeah, so we gotta make sure PD gives a go 4 before we can go in.
I think this is it right here.
Stay inside.
PD's on scene already. 6249. I think I'm out with, I'm out with an OPD.
Just for me on your code 4.
Yeah.
3250, you copy. Code 4. And I'm serving your radio.
We have 2 people. Is that person awake?
Right here. No, he's
Okay, where is she shot? Is she?
She's conscious. He knows her name.
Hi.
Where she's shot.
Where is that unit? Y'all come down here.
Yeah, Holly's on scene.
3250, you copy. Code 4.
Oh, we got one right there.
There they are.
There goes one. Yeah, over here.
You want a board, Holly?
Hey, go to her. Lindsay and Jeanette are the first ones to arrive on scene, so I'm assigning them to this critical female patient. In these big, busy, overwhelming scenes, you want to make sure that there's one person that's giving clear-cut communication so that everyone knows their role and we can be as quick and efficient as possible. Brad, take this.
All right, what do y'all need?
We're just gonna get her up.
Okay.
Stretcher.
One is alive and one is not. So with this critically wounded female patient, it's all hands on deck. If we can have 5 people doing things, we can shave that 10-minute scene time down to 3 or 4 minutes. The most important thing for her is to get to the trauma center and be able to get to surgery as quickly as possible.
No, that's dirty. We just need help probably to get her up here.
Don't worry, all right?
Yep.
We're gonna get you on the stretcher, okay? All right, you gotta let go of me though, okay, baby? I'm gonna go get stuff set up in the truck.
Hey.
Ooh, they got about like 15 people out there right now.
Yeah. They're loading her up?
Yeah, they're getting her on the board.
All right, cool.
Ollie's the one that trained me, and so working alongside of her, it is a calming sense because I completely trust her ability as a paramedic and a supervisor, because now she got promoted to lieutenant, and she's one of our acting supervisors.
I got you, okay?
It's okay, baby.
I got you set up for a line over there. You should be tubing. There's a button right here when you're ready. Turn that on.
Watch your feet.
Sarge, you got 2 over here, too.
37.
Right here. And I see another one.
With a lot of bullet casings everywhere, I have a feeling that this is unnecessary violence. And growing up and living in this city's so much more than just that. It's way more than that. It's love, it's having a good time, it's life, you know?
When you get a chance, listen to lung sounds.
We got the doc on scene?
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna call it New Orleans EMS to Med Control for TOT.
I'm in this job and I want to save people, not have to call their death. It never gets easy, but unfortunately, working and living in New Orleans,
We get used to seeing stuff like this. You can show us clear with a 30.
Y'all ready to roll? All right, Doc's staying with you. So you got a time of death on him?
Yeah.
You gonna handle the report?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that's fine. $62.49. You can show me clear, and I just want to confirm with you. 3251 has the one patient en route to the trauma center, and the other unit, I believe that's 50, has one signal 30. It never ceases to amaze me, like, how much of a family we all are. Like, truly. Like, when something's wrong with one of us,
If you need something.
everybody's there.
Yep.
Like, my mom really understood, like, the magnitude of it when my dad passed. Because all you guys just, like, came over and people were bringing food and drinks or just hugging her like they've known her their whole lives.
Right.
It's amazing, like, to have that support system. And God, like, when you move, oh my God.
3225, are you on
Just, like, rally a whole watch
All right.
and get the whole move done in, like, 15 minutes.
So it appears we're going to the 800 block of Bourbon for a male involved in a fight, and he is bleeding.
From the back of the head, lots.
People bleed lots from the head. 232 in there. Lord have mercy.
Hi.
You got punched and went back.
Oh, you got a lot of hair.
You can't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, you got a little cut back there. You know what day it is, baby? You know what month it is?
No.
You know what year it is?
I'm taking back a little bit.
Okay. The fact that he doesn't remember the event tells me that he lost consciousness, which is a concern.
Was he need stitches or what?
Yeah. You wanna
Okay.
hop up for me, babe? So what happened, baby? Somebody hit you?
Girl, I don't even.
You're just kind of walking along and then boom, that's it. Got some. Lift your arm up and out for me. I'm gonna take your blood pressure up. Relax here. So he's got about 4-centimeter laceration.
What'd you get hit with? You don't know?
He doesn't remember at all.
So I don't remember what happened.
But you didn't get, like, knocked completely out. You know, like, wake up on the ground or anything. Okay.
And anytime you get a blunt force trauma to the head, your brain rattles around a little bit, which can cause an internal bleed. So we need to get him to the hospital to make sure that he gets the CT scan to see how bad it may or may not be.
I'm gonna go ask and see if they know what happened.
Okay. Any alcohol or drugs tonight?
Just beer.
Okay.
Hey, do y'all know what happened at all?
This guy got arrested in the police car over here. Started beating another guy up, and then he turned and started beating on him, punched him, and he went straight back and hit him.
Okay. So do you want to know what happened?
I want to know what happened.
You want to know what happened? You were somebody's hero tonight.
Hey.
So the guy that they have in custody was assaulting another guy physically, and so you jumped in and tried to help get him off of that guy, and you went back and hit your head on the ground.
Good job, sir.
I don't remember that.
It's all right.
But that's what they said, huh?
That's a better story than I don't remember.
So we're gonna take you up to Tulane, okay? All right. He saved someone from getting beat up, and although he incurred an injury from it, he was somebody's hero tonight, which is awesome.
You have a headache?
Just the fact that I don't remember.
Your brain gets scrambled. It takes some time to get back together, and you might have a headache for a couple of days. I know it's strange. It doesn't make any sense, but it's pretty normal, believe it or not. So don't worry about it. 32 out at the hospital.
He has that true, New Orleanian soul and spirit in that, he saw something going on that he didn't like, so he stepped in. People like that do make me so proud of the city.
City of New Orleans, 911. What's your emergency?
Someone just hit the guardrail. He just went to banging, boom, boom, boom. They in a white car. They flipped over to the construction zone.
You said it was a white vehicle?
It was a Nissan Sentra, because no one hit the car. It just, I don't know what happened. It looked like he's off control or something.
All right, we're going to get units to that location as soon as possible.
There you have an MBA involving a white Nissan Sentra. States unknown. So many people are injured. So they're back to reporting.
So we are headed to an MVC way out there. It's such a huge stretch of interstate. People get tired. It's really dark, and there's construction in that area. And if you're not paying attention and you're exhausted, I've worked a lot of bad calls out here.
City of New Orleans 911.
I'm on the interstate. Just had a terrible accident. They're gonna need an ambulance.
Do you know how many cars are involved?
It was just that one car.
Okay.
They were steering into the left lane and it kept on and boom. And I could see the car bouncing off the wall.
Do you know if anyone is injured, ma'am?
Most likely they are.
Can you tell if anyone is trapped in the car?
They were trapped in the car. It was pitch dark. Even if they wanted help, nobody can see them.
Okay, we have help on the way.
Saying that one person is pinned and trapped inside their vehicle.
6249, I'm en route.
So we just heard that someone's pinned.
49.
When did it say that? Is it another one?
49 is where you're finding the I-10 West Mission Boulevard.
No! No! Come on, man. That would just change the whole mood.
Having someone trapped inside of a vehicle can really make the difference between whether we can get them out alive or whether we're pulling out somebody that's now a trauma code. This person could be extremely critical, but you have no choice. You have to wait until they're cut out of this vehicle before you can provide any care.
It's accessible from the eastbound side right before mile marker 251. It's right in the barrier. What in the...
6249, you should be on scene.
How the did that happen?
But how did this happen?
Hi. Hey, what happened?
I got in a wreck.
You okay?
Yeah.
It was just you?
Yeah.
How'd you end up in here? Not sure. When you look at damage like this, the fact that somehow he was able to get off of the interstate and into this barricaded off construction area, and he's walking around completely unscathed. I mean, on a scale of 1 to final destination, he's extremely lucky. Are you injured?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I've been in a lot of wrecks. So,
Okay, so you didn't need to go to the hospital by ambulance?
No.
6249, no one's trapped.
How'd you even get right
God,
here? You're lucky that didn't impale
That's
you.
the final destination
That,
stuff.
I don't like that.
Where are we at right here?
You're in between mile marker 250 and 251.
That thing probably saved his life. How do you get right
essentially
here?
almost stopped the car.
How far am I from New Orleans?
I mean, you're technically in New Orleans.
Okay.
You're just in the east part of New Orleans.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's
All right,
not
Holly.
live or anything.
We're
All
getting
right,
outta
guys.
here.
Thank y'all. NOPD should be on the way. If at any point in time you start feeling bad, you feel injured, you change your mind, you want to go to the hospital, please call us back, okay? Just call 911.
All right.
All right, you have a good night, bud. Glad you're all right.
It makes
I don't know, man.
no sense. I don't know how he got right there. It's gonna
He just
bother
went
me.
over. He went over the guardrail.
Launched over the guardrail?
Had to. All
The
that
guardrail's
damage.
supposed to stop him.
And that piece of rebar, came up and stopped him. And he's just walking about like everything's fine.
All right.
That is some final destination if I ever saw it.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
They're not dead. I can work with that.